Do you feel any better, Mike? Now we cleaned up.
Yeah, I mean,
Got some of the dirt off of us.
I don't forget about the Cowboys, but I'm starting to learn to accept it.
All right,
Because it's the same thing we do every year. Oh, we're interested in such and such.
Well,
and then,
let me be clear.
Now he goes somewhere else.
Yeah, well, let me be clear.
Gets his paper.
6 years, $117 million. No, that's too much. That's too much. That's way too much. But what I want you to actually understand here is this. The Bills going into this deal before they backed the Brinks truck up for Von Miller had $8 million. I'm trying to understand how the numbers work. They had $8 million, but somehow were able to ink him to a 6-year, $120 million contract.
Probably a lot of guaranteed money on top of that, too.
Well, true. And it's backloaded, I'm sure, because I got all of you and none of me. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me lean. I want you to see both our beautiful faces. Okay. What you have to understand here is what I told you guys before. And what I told you guys before is the collective bargaining agreement has yet to kick in. All that new money from the television, it ain't started. Excuse me. It ain't started yet. It's not. When I tell you that the teams know either Apple or Amazon is getting the Sunday ticket that's going to be about $7.5 billion. You know, it might even be more than $7.5 billion. That deal alone is worth $115 million to each team in the cap. Teams understand this. So they're saying, damn the money right now, okay? We rich, bitch, and we're going to be getting a ton of money in 2 years. All we have to do is get to 2 years. I'm telling you, the salary cap by 2024 will be over $300 million. It's the Wild West, okay? Go West, young man. And teams are realizing that. That's why they are pushing the chips in right now. They understand what happened the last 2 Super Bowls. Actually, you could really say 3 or 4 of them, because Kansas City loaded up on Dallas Cowboys cast-offs that were really good players.
No. That's the other question I have. How come Dallas Cowboy players go elsewhere and at least make it to the Super Bowl?
Because the Dallas Cowboys don't know how to develop players.
So Jose made to the Super Bowl last year.
And they don't understand, because this all goes back to philosophy and all that. Basically, they cannot adapt players' skills and use them, okay? Just like they say, Amari Cooper doesn't fit what we do. Amari Cooper is one of the best route runners in football. You find a way to use his skill set, okay? When you talk about Rico, and I hate to keep bringing up Rico Gathers, but they are the reason why he's not in football anymore, because that guy could do one thing really good. He could run down the field, and he could jump up and catch the football. And instead of saying, we have a pass-catching tight end, no, we want you to put on about 40 pounds, and we want you to block.
You know what, though?
The guy never played football before.
You know what I think, though?
What's that?
I think they're going to mess up Simi.
Yeah. I hope
they want to be a tight end, and he ends up mess them up.
Yeah, it could be that they end up messing up Simi. That he is a really good receiver, and we're going to try and make him a tight end. I hope they don't do the Jason Garrett method with him, because that would truly, we need you to block.
I think that's what they're going to do.
But when you talk about other players, teams recognize, here's what they do. But see, here's the thing. Here's what we do. Anthony Hitchens was a good linebacker who stayed healthy, and he could play multiple positions. Stephen Jones, no, he wants too much money. We'll go in the draft. So in the draft, we get Jalen Smith, who's injured. They say, let's go for a guy who's discounted. See, everything, you have to understand, every problem we have is because Stephen Jones is cheap. Instead of saying, we need a first-round talented player that's ready to go right now, we're going to take a discount on Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory, it's first-round talent. They'll tell you, oh, we got first-round talent, but we got him in the second round, right? You got first-round talent with Randy Gregory, and what did you get for your $6.8 million in 5 years besides a lot of headaches? 16.5 sacks. That's a discount. You said, oh, we're going to get Jalen Smith. Discount. First-round talent. First-round talent. because he's injured.
All right.
We'll wait. And what did you get? You got a big bill. You're still paying $6.8 million right now. And see, this is what's funny. Had you just paid Anthony Hitchens, you wouldn't have had to draft Jalen Smith, wait that year for him to get back, or pay him all that money. That money you paid Jalen Smith could have gone to Anthony Hitchens. And what will probably happen is now that Anthony Hitchens has some miles on him, we'll re-sign Anthony Hitchens at a discount. You have to understand, Leighton Vander Esch, another guy, kind of fell a little bit because
he was good his rookie year, but then he fell down.
Injured. He had an injury history. Discount. You keep taking discounts. Randy Gregory. Okay. You know what? We want to make sure that he doesn't get a dime more than we want to have to pay him. So we're going to put this clause in here, right?
That's
the clause in here.
Contract, but Dak Prescott.
We put this clause in here to make sure that if he does anything, even though you've already gone through him being suspended over and over again, and I want you to understand something here, people. I want you to understand that every time he was suspended, he was not paid. Understand, if the NFL suspends you, you do not get paid. If it's just for one game. So what the Cowboys were trying to put in there is, beyond if he got suspended,
or the team suspended,
we're going to take more money. We're going to take guaranteed money away from you, which could be retroactive. Now, they say, of course, we've never done this, and it's common language. Well, if it's common language and you've never done it, then why do you need it in there? Why is it when he called you on it that you said, no, we're not taking that out? If it was something you were never going to use, then why were you so adamant about saving it? Discount. And when it comes to playing in games, when it matters, and the team doesn't perform, you know why? It's because you bought those cheap tires. After 15,000 miles, they're bald and they're shaking like crazy. And it's snowing outside and you're slipping like crazy. And you wonder, well, why isn't it working? Discount. It's Stephen Jones. Amari Cooper. Oh, well, we don't want to pay him. Let's get rid of him. Dead money. Trying to get a discount. The discount doesn't save you money. It costs you more.
I don't know why they just didn't use that language in the contract just to say you got to go. Right. Because technically what he did is against protocol. What's in that contract?
Well, right. Well, you mean
technically?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Here it is. You almost lost D-Law. Why? Oh, how about we go ahead and just sign you for 1 year for $10 million? Discount.
Technically, they can do the same thing to him because he spoke out.
That's why our problems is Stephen Jones and the freaking discounts. Peace.